Camelot was created to address the most complex live performance needs with a simple and guided workflow. In the past, what could only be achieved with a complex setup made of connecting different applications and devices together, Camelot combines in one beautifully designed interface. Camelot is a Setlist Manager, a software instrument and effects host, a PDF music score reader, a Multitrack Audio Player, and the most advanced MIDI Patchbay and Router, all at the same time. The MIDI engine in Camelot is not limited to sending only basic messages. It delivers you a plug-and-play experience with your instruments. Smart Maps deeply communicate with hardware devices, allowing you to recall your hardware presets with minimal knowledge of MIDI. You can switch modes or manage multi-part patches in Camelot without needing to address the panels of your hardware. MIDI routing and processing unlocks endless combinations, so imagine playing your instruments from one controller in one scene, then switching seamlessly to another configuration that plays different tone generators and audio effects. This is all done under the hood without the need to unplug and replug MIDI cables on the fly. The Smart Scene transition in Camelot is unique because it not only allows you to switch scenes without sound interruptions, it also takes care of smooth MIDI transitions between different routings and configurations. For example, if a MIDI device is not in use in the scene you're transitioning to, you will not get stuck notes, because Camelot intelligently keeps the MIDI instances from the previous scene alive until you release the key press or the sustain pedal. The MIDI port manager is the best ever created, and it doesn't rely on aliases or technicalities. When a MIDI port is not detected, a red badge pops up so that you can quickly address that issue. You can either replace the missing port or reconfigure your set list with different hardware. And you can do all this with one button. Easy. With the 2.0 version of Camelot, MIDI is even better. We introduced a MIDI monitor on each layer so that you can easily check your connection and advanced channel routings. Camelot's layer connectors allow cross-connection and MIDI bridges between layers. For example, you can have only one sustain pedal connected to one device and use it with all devices that are played by other controllers. This is just the tip of the iceberg. Explore Camelot and discover how easy live performing can be with multiple hardware devices, virtual instruments, and audio effects. While Camelot does all the heavy lifting, you can keep your focus on giving your best performance yet.